Welcome to Sportpen.
Great to be here.
Today we're really diving deep into the story of a true sports icon, LeBron James.
Absolutely. We're going to trace, those key moments, that sheer willpower, and the performances that really built his legendary status.
Yeah, trying to get a handle on what greatness really looks like and how someone like LeBron just completely changes the conversation around sports.
It's quite a story. And it starts, interestingly enough, back in Akron, Ohio. Born there December 30th, 1984.
And not an easy start, right?
Yeah.
Raised by a single mom, Gloria James, dealing with money struggles, moving around a lot.
Definitely. That's that kind of overcoming adversity narrative that you
Yeah.
see woven through his whole career, really.
It really is. And basketball wasn't even the first thing, was it? I mean, he was 9 when his football coach, Frank Walker, actually introduced him to the game.
Yeah, just a small moment, seemingly, but look where it led. Monumental consequences, like you said.
Once he found basketball, though, wow, his rise at St. Vincent St. Mary High School was just meteoric.
It really was. That wasn't just high school ball. It was the birth of a national sensation.
That Sports Illustrated cover, The Chosen One. Can you imagine? As a junior.
The pressure must have been unbelievable.
Totally. He wasn't just some local star anymore. He was a national story. They were moving his games to the University of Akron's arena just to fit the crowds.
National TV broadcasts for high school games. The hype for him hitting the NBA was, well, it was off the charts.
And, that kind of intense media spotlight, that constant expectation, it almost feels like it prepared him, didn't it, for what was coming in the NBA.
Oh, for sure. Like an accelerated course in dealing with fame and pressure before he even turned pro.
But it wasn't just hype. He delivered. 3 state championships, that incredible 101-6 record. He was a winner from day one.
And it's interesting what his coaches said back then, like Drew Joyce II, emphasizing the team game, hard work.
Right, and Coach Dambrot mentioning how LeBron actually enjoyed passing, that sometimes people mistook that for, not having a killer instinct early on.
Exactly. That unselfishness, even with all his talent, hinted at the kind of playmaker he'd become. It wasn't just about scoring for him.
That high basketball IQ was there from the start. So, okay, he gets to the NBA. Cleveland Cavaliers, 2003.
And wins Rookie of the Year in 2004. Maybe expected, but still pretty impressive right out of the gate. Averaging almost 21 points, 5.5 boards, nearly 6 assists.
Solid numbers, but then the jump was so fast. Second season, he's already scoring over 27 a game.
Yeah, finishes 6th in MVP voting, even though the Cavs didn't make the playoffs. Shows how much he was carrying them.
And then year 3, boom. Over 31 points, 7 rebounds, almost 7 assists. Leads them to the playoffs. Second in the MVP race to Steve Nash. He was elite, almost immediately.
The milestones he hit so young are pretty wild, too. Youngest ever to hit 10,000 points, 2,500 rebounds, 2,500 assists. It just highlights how complete his game was, even early on.
And those first MVP awards, 2009 and 2010, still with the Cavs the first time around, it felt like, okay, this is it. He's arrived. He's the guy.
He was just 24 for that first one. All-star games, all-NBA teams. The consistency was already there.
And think about the mental side. Handling all that pressure since he was a teenager, not just handling it, but thriving. That's something else.
Incredible mental resilience, which brings us to a pretty pivotal moment. The decision. Moving to Miami in 2010.
Oh, boy. Yeah, pivotal is one word for it. Controversial is another.
Definitely. That whole TV special, teaming up with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, it really shook things up and created a lot of noise.
A lot of noise, but you can't argue with the results on the court, can you? Back-to-back championships in 2012, 2013.
Nope. Finals MVP both times. Plus 2 more regular season MVPs while he was in Miami. Whatever you thought of the move, the success was undeniable.
And his game changed too, right? Developed that low post game.
Hugely important. Coach Spoelstra talked about how that transformed their offense, really made them championship level. Shows that constant work, adding things to his arsenal.
And maybe that backlash from the decision, that criticism, it seemed to fuel him, what they call adversarial growth.
Yeah, exactly. Like he learned to just tune out the noise and focus purely on his performance, which then led to the return.
Back to Cleveland in 2014. The homecoming narrative, bringing a title back to Northeast Ohio, that was the mission.
And the pressure was immense again, maybe even more personal this time.
Even that first year back, getting them to the finals, even with Love and Irving getting injured, showed his impact immediately.
But 2016, man, that's the one, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Down 3-1 to that incredible Warriors team.
Yeah.
73 wins they had that season.
And they come back, win Game 7 on the road, brings Cleveland its first major sports title in 52 years. Just historic.
The block, the shot, It was unbelievable. And another Finals MVP for him.
Cemented his legacy there, no question. Then another chapter opens, Los Angeles. Joins the Lakers in 2018.
And keeps winning. Gets another ring with the Lakers in 2020 in the bubble.
In another Finals MVP, making him the only player ever to win Finals MVP with 3 different franchises. That's just wild.
The records he set in LA are mind-blowing too, passing Kareem for the all-time scoring record in 2023.
A record nobody thought would ever be broken.
And then just this year, hitting 50,000 total career points across regular season and playoffs. First player ever. It's almost hard to wrap your head around.
And he's still doing it. He's 40 now, right? And in the 2025 playoffs, the advanced stats were saying he was basically their best defensive player.
At 40, that kind of sustained two-way play is just unheard of.
Still averaging nearly 25 points, 8 rebounds, 8.5 assists this past season. It defies everything we know about aging curves in sports.
So how does he do it, this longevity? It can't just be physical gifts, right?
No, definitely not. A lot of it seems to be the mental conditioning. Preparing his mind, like you read about, handling that constant pressure. It's the work people don't see.
Right. The off-court stuff, the training, the diet, the recovery, treating it like a lifestyle, not just a job.
Absolutely. Total dedication. Right. He's talked about making workouts super efficient, maximizing time, especially with family. That takes incredible discipline.
And just never being satisfied, always looking to improve, even after 20-plus years. The mental drive for that, it's something else.
People call it crazy. That level of sustained focus.
Yeah.
And just staying healthy, being durable, that's been massive for racking up these records.
But his impact, it goes way beyond points and rebounds, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. You look at the LeBron James Family Foundation, the I Promise School back in Akron.
Yeah.
That's a huge commitment.
Trying to provide real wraparound support for kids and families, trying to break cycles of poverty. It's incredibly ambitious.
It really is. And then there's his business side, co-founding Spring Hill Company. Focusing on storytelling, empowering different voices. That's leadership in a whole different arena.
Taking risks, making strategic moves, almost like on the court.
And he hasn't shied away from using his voice on social issues either. Black Lives Matter, more than a vote, fighting voter suppression.
He sees that platform he has as, like, a responsibility, doesn't he? More than just basketball.
Yeah, a gift to do more, he said. And for a lot of people, that off-court work, that's what makes him truly great, as a person.
Definitely adds another dimension. Now, thinking about the game itself, has he changed how it's played? Some say he kicked off the whole player empowerment thing.
You could definitely make that case. The decision, for all the controversy, was maybe a turning point in players taking more control of their careers, their destinations.
And on the court, the way he plays.
Well, he was maybe the first guy to be both the #1 scoring threat and the main playmaker at such an elite level simultaneously. That kind of became the blueprint, didn't it?
Yeah, build around a guy like that. Surround him with shooters and defenders. You see that formula everywhere now.
And he kept adding to his own game, too, like that post-game in Miami we talked about. Just constantly evolving over 2 decades. That consistency at the highest level is just unmatched.
Which brings us inevitably to the legacy talk, the GOAT debate.
Always comes up, right? But look at the list of accomplishments. It's absurd.
All those playoff records, points, wins, games, minutes, steals, pretty much everything.
Finals MVP with 3 teams, like we said. And he's still adding to it at 40. So, some say anything else now is just, like, house money.
But the Jordan comparison will always be there, won't it? That debate isn't going away.
Probably not.
Ugh.
And maybe it doesn't need to. They both define their eras in unbelievable ways.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. So when you look at LeBron's whole journey, talent, obviously, but mixed with that incredible drive, that need to keep evolving, and using his influence beyond the court, it really is a template for a legendary career, isn't it?
Absolutely. From Akron, those tough beginnings, to becoming this global figure, it shows what happens when dedication meets talent meets purpose.
And he's not done yet. What else is he going to do? What other chapters get written? It's fascinating to watch.
It really is.
Well, that's our deep dive for today. Thanks for listening to Sportpen.